Hey Libra, happy July, happy summer, happy Cancer season. I hope y'all are having a wonderful summer, not getting too hot. All right, so missed May and June with y'all. Gonna do July, but we're gonna catch up with that energy a little bit. So your bottom of the deck energy for the year was the Magician, which is all about manifestation, all about creating your own reality. Everybody holds this energy within them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to do a series about Magician energy with some spreads, hopefully in the future. But this was absolutely what supported you for the year, Libra for the year. And then you also had the two, which I've said this before. I'm jealous of your supporting characters. So you've got the eagle and the hummingbird, right? And I may or may not have mentioned this before, but it's called to my attention right now. This laser focus that the eagle has is the same. It's still the same focus. It's just a broader focus with the hummingbird, and it's more lasered in with the eagle. So I don't know what that means for y'all for this month or for this summer, for the year. But yeah, that's definitely interesting how these two birds operate differently. Also added in the Hierophant because this year it's 2021. It's a 5-year, and so I've kind of added that into everybody's reading because it's a collective energy. So even though you have this energy supporting you, you've got this that's going on in your environment, in the collective. So for the month of May, the Page of Swords. And she is all the pages. She's the only one that I feel like is a she, which is kind of funny. She's always on the ready to go. Swords represents your thoughts, your clarity, your mental body. And it's very much full energy. The pages have really no authority or even maturity to do anything other than carry the ace of their suit. They're responsible for it. They're the ones that start out on the journey. So this is full energy involving around your mental body. That was going on in May. So something to do with how you were thinking would have been a big theme. Then in June, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups is all about choices, lots of choices, or daydreaming, up in the air, projection, right? Up like this, it means either you've been overwhelmed by all the choices, you were overwhelmed by all the choices, or, some sort of escapism was going on because, they've all been turned upside down, or maybe you felt like there was no choice. I don't think that's what it is. I think there was too many choices. Which brings us to the King of Wands. And he is all about manifestation too. So let's see. He's looking back in this scenario. Actually, Page of Swords and the King of Wands are both looking back. So the King of Wands, though, is all about charismatic, going after what he wants. He's action. He's the go-getter. He's the businessman. He sees what he wants. Not the businessman like the King of Pentacles, but he's the businessman. He knows what he wants and he goes after it. He's inspired action. So that's July. So let's see. For my Libras. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. Thank you, honey. Clear and concise messages. For Libras, July 2021. Tell me in my beautiful Libras about this King of Wands for the month of July. On this manifestation. He's a manifester, too, a big-time manifester. So we got 3. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Sure. Alright, so the Star is your vocal card. This is all about your destiny, your guiding light, your future, your Northern Star, what's guiding you home, what's guiding your path. And then around it, you've got the Gift, the Bouquet, and the Rider, the Messenger. So maybe you're looking for a message. You want to be gifted. You want that knowledge. You want that message about your destiny. You're worried about your destiny, your path. You're worried about what lights you up, what's sending you home, what guides you home. Let's clarify the Star. Libras, 2021. Thank you so much. Clear and concise messages. So there's Two of Pentacles. This is all about being up in the air about something, juggling two things. You can't juggle that forever. You can't hold on to that forever. It's got to be, you have to make a decision. Oh, then you got the Knight of Wands. So still, what are you moving forward? And this makes me think about this Messenger too. Yeah. All right. Clarify the Messenger for me. Clarify the Rider. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is about direction because you got both of these two. I'm going to show you in just a second, going in two different directions. Clarify the Messenger. Clarify the Rider. The Knight of Swords, you're up in your head about it. Trying to make a decision. Clarify the gift. Clarify that bouquet for me. Thank you so much. For my Libra 2021, thank you. Clarify that. What is this gift? What is their gift? I think that's probably, you want a blessing. You want to be gifted with this knowledge. Get out of your head. The Chariot. Man, y'all got some movement going on. The Lovers, union. Being of one mind. The choice. That's what the Lovers card is traditionally called sometimes, is the choice. So yeah, you've got all this movement. So not only do you have the Rider, then you have the Knight of Wands. You have two core cards from the Wands. And it's looking the opposite direction. She's actually looking the opposite direction now that I think about it. She's looking the opposite direction. Her reindeer is going the other way. But they're all kind of in agreement. So you probably know what this is. And then you also have the Chariot, which is, they're all looking in that direction. They're all, your Page of Swords, your King, your Rider, your Knight of Wands, and your Chariot are all looking, I'm going to say, to the past. You're trying to review something to see what goes forward. And it's probably got you up in your head with some anxiety. That's the only in these birds. There's a focus on narrowing in your focus to find your way home. I hate to be so corny like that, but to find your path or direction, to find your direction. I swear, when I do these later in the day, these readings, they get, I hate to say weirder, but they get deeper and deeper where I think, does that make any sense at all? But that's going to make sense to somebody. Whoever that resonates with, it'll make complete sense too. All right, thank you, Holy Spirit. Give me a beautiful card for Libra and their guiding light. Get them at this Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is just being in your head about something. Once you make a decision, it's gone, good or bad. And there's no, not good or bad, because there's no good or bad decisions. It just is what it is. Either way, you will be led back to where you're supposed to be. You just have to ground that decision. Get out of this Two of Pentacles up in the air juggling. That's what causes the anxiety. Make the decision. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just one for my Libras. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you so much. It's the Chariot. So out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards on the board, and it's the 7, which is funny. This is your only replicating card. This is your only duplicate. Look how pretty that card is. Chariot is victory. The Chariot is forward movement. The Chariot is also, too, yes, it is bringing things into balance. You know, it's got these two, can't really tell here, but you can hear these two different colored. It's the yin and yang, the masculine and feminine energy, but it's union. Is everything you need to bring into balance to be able to move forward, right? When cars are out of balance, you know, they're kind of like this. And that's actually kind of the Chariot energy sometimes. It's not always knowing exactly which way, but it is going. And it's, be damned if anything gets in its way. Victory, willpower, forward movement. That's so pretty. I haven't done this with anybody else, but I am going to really quick. I just want to see, since y'all get that twice, what her chariot says. Her chariot is victory. Everything I have worked for, including the obstacles I have faced and overcome, is now part of this time of victory. So it is looking back, everything, taking that into consideration, forward movement. I'm so glad I read this. I have learned to see all aspects of my life as essential to my growth. I have fallen, but now I am risen again to live freely and truthfully, fearlessly and skillfully. So it is about examining where you've been, what all you've done, using those to correct your direction and give you light to your direction, give you a more clear path. So yeah, all right, Libra, I love y'all so much. Hope that was helpful and resonates with y'all, and I will see y'all in a couple of weeks, hopefully. Love you, love you.